Let's talk about allulose, a natural sugar which tastes like sugar, smells like sugar, and has the texture of sugar, great for obesity, also great for diabetes, also great for fatty liver disease, and on and on and on. It's just amazing stuff.
Dr. Paul Haider, Master Herbalist. Get healthy now.
Hi, Dr. Paul Haider, Master Herbalist here. Well, today I want to talk about allulose, which is a natural sugar which comes out of maple syrup and raisins and a whole bunch of different things. And it's just amazing what it can do for the body. There's no doubt about that in general. And really good. Also, it has the same texture and taste and use as regular sugar. And it also, the FDA says it's safe to use. And it's actually been used for quite a long time. You probably don't know it's in those yogurts and granola bars and all those different things, and you've been eating it anyway. But it has a lot of great attributes, which are really pretty amazing things, and I started using it myself. I think it's better than sugar itself. So before I get into that, though, if you like what I do, please give me a thumbs up. Please subscribe. Please tell other people. Please watch those little ads at the beginning. They bring a few cents our way. We appreciate that in a great way. Also, please get a copy of my new book, Live a Cancer-Free Life. You know, more than half the population is going to come down with cancer. Not good. Let's not have that happen. You can prevent. Knowledge is power. There's no doubt about it. A few things that you can do to prevent cancer in a big way. So just Google, Live a Cancer-Free Life, and it will come up with my name, and you can get it on Amazon. I have a very high 5-star rating with my book, and people love it. And it's a quick read, too. You probably read it in an hour or two. So it's a great things you can do. Oh, allulose is just amazing stuff. I really tell you. Also comes out of brown sugar, too, maple syrup, raisins, figs, things like that. So it's a pretty natural type of thing. It actually increases insulin release in response to any after a meal type of thing if you eat a meal. Also increases the efficiency of glucose transport into cells, so you actually get it into the cells better. And also helps with insulin sensitivity. Also helps with usage of glucose in the liver, and also very good for releasing glucose into the reducing the release of glucose into the bloodstream, and inhibits sucrose digestion. So all that working together makes a huge amount of change in how we deal with sugars. Lowers body fat. It actually increases the activity of 3 enzymes that break down body fat in general in the body. Increases the number of proteins that are used, involved in energy use also. And blocks enzymes that actually produce fat cells. So, wow, really great. I think it's really wonderful. Also, a study in Japan in 2013 actually showed they actually inhibited both weight gain and fat accumulation in people who were using it. So, very interesting. Also, a study in the International Journal of Food Science and Nutrition and increased energy expenditure and decreased body fat. So, wow. Stabilizes blood sugar. A study in 2010 actually showed that it reduced blood sugar 30 to 60 minutes after having a meal, and actually decreased insulin in the body as far as that goes. You didn't have to have as much usage of insulin as far as that goes. Helps with lowering liver fat if you have fatty liver disease. And I just had a good friend of mine go on my diet and totally got rid of his fatty liver disease. So if you have fatty liver disease, this is a great one for you. Studies show with mice actually reduce the enzymes responsible for fat creation. Another study in Journal of Food Science actually showed a decreased fat buildup in the liver itself. So really wonderful. Also reduces cholesterol and trigs. A study in Korea actually showed it reduced cholesterol and triglycerides. Also, it makes you feel full for longer periods of time. So you don't feel like eating. It actually tells your brain you're full. And it doesn't cross the blood-brain barrier, but it produces some molecules that do, and they'll tell you, I'm full, I don't need to eat. Also, it does not release food as fast from your stomach, so you actually feel full longer. So if you have food in your stomach, it slowly gets out of there. It's not going to release it like boom and going into your intestines. You're going to feel full longer because of that. It has a very low glycemic index of 0. That means it really doesn't break down into sugar. It only has 1/10 of the amount of actual sugars in it that regular sugar does, but it doesn't break down into glucose and that type of thing. So very very little. Also, it helps with diabetes in a great way. A 12-week trial with 26 people. Some were pre-diabetic and some were healthy. Actually, after 12 weeks, they actually saw their blood glucose spikes go down almost completely. They didn't have blood glucose spikes in general. So, wow, really great stuff. Another study with 20 people actually reduced their blood glucose spikes after taking some maltodextrin or sugar, a type of sugar. Another study with 24 people, it reduced their spikes also of their glucose that would normally go up. Also, on and on. I could keep going on with these studies. Also helps with weight loss in a great way. Studies showed with 121 overweight people that actually significantly changed their body mass index and their stomach and waistline. So their stomach wasn't sticking out as much and their waistline went down around their middle. So that's great. Also, another study with 13 healthy normal weight people actually promoted fat burning after meals. So, wow, if you can eat something and burn more fat, isn't that a plus? I think that's great. Also, another study with mice actually fed allulose. It had a 50% less fat in the belly area. So that was really great also. So 50% less fat in the belly area. I could go on and on. It actually decreases fat synthesis and absorption in the small intestines, actually prevents fat cell replication in the body, helps with inflammation and cholesterol, also triglycerides. Another study with the rats actually reduced the expression of inflammatory genes in the body, so it helps with inflammation. Also, there's studies showing it may help with Parkinson's also, protect the nerve cells from death, and increase glutathione. Glutathione is the most powerful antioxidant in the body. It's just amazing. So this increases glutathione. Also, it comes in many forms. It comes in a liquid, also comes in sugar powder like this. This is hard to see on a weight plate, but it's a powder there. Granules, basically. Finding it, you can find it on Amazon, eBay, and some enlightened health food stores will have it also. It costs $10 for about a pound, and it's not cheap, but at the same time, you're going to use very little of it. So, and as far as dosage goes, most people recommend 0.2 grams per kilogram of body weight. Typically, a sugar is about 4 grams, a teaspoon is, and that works out to be about 7.5 teaspoons of equivalent to this wonderful sugar too. So I wonder if you're going to be moving in this direction. I know I am. There's no doubt about it. I like the taste. It tastes exactly like sugar. Allulose is another alternative. There is no perfect sweetener out there. There's no doubt about it. So far as side effects, we've only seen people take over 35 grams. They start to see their appetite go down, and they have pain and headaches and nausea, stomach pains, that is. So, try to keep it in moderation. Sugars in general are not really great for us, but this one seems to have a lot of health benefits, and I really think that it can help in a great way. So check it out yourself. Don't listen to what I say. I think that you have to have the proof in the pudding is your actual own usage, and see how it works for you. And if you really want to do a consultation with me, call me at 831-869-9119. 831-869-9119. And we can do a consultation. I ask for a $50 donation, and we can get rid of your chronic diseases. It's really terrible. Just had a lady, Rose, and she just chimed in this morning with a text, and she's doing great. We reversed her diabetes, and now she's, no longer has that weighing heavy on her mind to shorten her lifespan and that type of thing. So if you have diabetes, get a hold of me. We can reverse this. Absolutely, positively. Let's make a difference in your life so you live a long, long time. So have a great day. Remember a couple things. Remember I love you, and remember God.